This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all my viewers, subscribers, and my followers. Big up on yourself. Boy, my viewers and subscribers, I just have a quick follow-up to that video that I did yesterday where I zoomed in on the best versus best game. And I want to talk about this, guys, because we have a very good problem on our hands. Yeah, man, it's a problem, but it's a good problem to have. And, you know, it's early days yet in this best versus best game, but we are seeing some outstanding performances thus far. I want to zoom in especially on the bowling and, you know, talk about how our test bowlers will do or how it will go as regards to selecting our bowlers for the first test against South Africa. As I said, my viewers and subscribers, we have a couple of persons performing and it is a good problem to have. Bear in mind that Kemar Roach will come straight back in the team. Jason Ola will be there as a bowling all-rounder also. And Alzari Joseph, he will be expected to come back in also. But so far, so good as regards to the game because we have Shemar Holder bowling pretty well. He took 3 wickets yesterday and not just 3 any wickets. You know, they were top order batsmen. And he wasn't bowling very quick, but I mean, he was bowling the ball in at good lines, good length, and he was bowling a probing line. So we have a pool of pace bowlers that we are going to have to select either the best 3 or the best 4 from. And more than likely, they're going to go with 3 plus Jason Holder. So if you look in the game that is currently going on, we have Shemar Holder that bowling good. We have Shannon Gabriel, who is one of our senior pace man. Yesterday he really looked he didn't look as fit as, you know, as we would want him to be, but he bowled with good pace. He was bowling a lot of sharp balls and thing, but I guess he's just working back himself into fitness. He's the one that got I think he got the first wicket when he removed Mosley. So Shannon Gabriel is there. We know that once he's fit and up and running, more than likely they are going to work with him. So just bear with me, my viewers and subscribers. So we have in the game that is being played, we have Shannon Gabriel, we have Shemar Holder, and, you know, things can go south at any point in time because, as I said, it was just the first day of play. We don't know how our player might do today or tomorrow. So we're just going to work with based on what we would have seen thus far. So Shannon Gabriel is there, Shemar Holder is there, and Niall Smith also is there, my viewers and subscribers, and Smith looks really good. All right. But running up to the crease, attacking the crease, delivering the ball, good line, good length, and he picked up a wicket yesterday. But I mean, he was bowling pretty well. He might have not gotten more than 1 wicket, yes, but he was bowling very good, maintaining a good line, maintaining a good length, as I said. So that is 3 thus far. You know, Gabriel, Shemar Holder, Smith, and Jaden Sears. He was bowling pretty well also. I mean, he might not be right up there in the reckoning just yet, but he's there in the back of their mind. And we also have the left arm pace bowler Preston McSween. He wasn't as effective yesterday as regards to getting any wicket. He was a bit wayward every now and again, but I mean, once he's a left arm pace bowler, I can just imagine that they are always going to have him in the back of their mind, saying that, boy, he's there and thereabout. So Preston McSween is there also. So, boy, my viewers and subscribers, what a good problem to have. And you can just imagine that when Jason Holder, Alzari Joseph, Kemar Roach, when those guys come back into the fore, you know, you can just say that, boy, the selectors will have a little bit of good dilemma on their hands. At the end of the day, only 3 out of those players will probably play. So all of those pace bowlers that I just named, only 3 of them will be able to play against South Africa. And then more than likely Jason Holder would be the 4th one. So Boy, it's looking good, my viewers and subscribers. As regards to the slower bowlers now, the spinners, we noticed that we would have seen Rastan Chase getting 4 wickets. I mean, he would have picked up probably 6, but 2 catches were dropped off his bowling in the slip carding. So Rastan Chase getting 4. We also had Warrican, he picked up 2. Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers. And then we know that big Raheem Cornwall will be coming into play, and we can expect a couple of wickets from him also. So the bowlers are really sticking their hands up. Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers. So I don't know how we're going to work it out. And not saying that because they are successful in this best versus best game, directly mean that, boy, they are going to go out there and blow away South Africa. Not saying that at all. But as it relates to having a problem, it is a good problem. So those are the bowlers that we are going to be keeping an eye on. I mean, other bowlers are going to be there that probably didn't take any wicket. But based on what I saw on the first day, my viewers and subscribers, these are the bowlers that are in the reckoning. As in regards to the batting now, a couple of batsmen got the opportunity, didn't grab it. So, bravo. Mosley once again will have to come good. Campbell, as I would have said in the video yesterday. But we are happy to see Shea Hope and Jermaine Blackwood getting amongst the runs. So those are, and more than likely those would have been automatic pick. If they decide to use Shea Hope, then we know that Shea Hope will open the innings with Craig Brathwaite, right? And Jermaine Blackwood is the vice captain, so he will be batting in the middle order there. But separate and apart from that, the other batsmen didn't really stick up their hands. And the batsmen on Jamar Hamilton's 11, they didn't do themselves any justice any at all. Powell, he was hanging around but then got out. A couple of them, Rastan Chase, a couple of the guys, they didn't do much with the bat. So it's still left to be seen what will happen on day 2. But as I said, my viewers and subscribers, this right here is a good problem to have going into day 2. I mean, I said Rastan Chase hasn't done anything with the bat, but probably not fair enough because, he's still at the wicket. So Rastan Chase and Paul Palmer, those two will come on today to resume day 2. And they will have all the time in the world to bat and try and set up themselves, play themselves in and try and get a big score, to see if they can get themselves in the reckoning. So a lot of eyes will be on Rastan Chase and Paul Palmer Jr. to see how best they can come forward and sort of get some runs. But as it regards to the team, to the best versus best game, my viewers and subscribers, it is still left to be seen how it will conclude. And I mean, we are not necessarily looking for any winner here to say whether or not Blackwood's 11 will win or Jamar Hamilton's 11 will win. We're not looking for that. We're looking for players to just go out there and put in some good performances so they can get themselves amongst the mix. And I mean, they say it's West Indies A versus B, so you can just imagine that Blackwood's team, which is the A team, would probably have some stronger players that are more prominent on the circuit. You understand? So it would have been expected for them to sort of get the upper hand at the end of day 1. But having said that, though, guys, the B team, they still need to show that, boy, they are worthy of being picked or of being selected in the final 11 when we take the field for the first game against South Africa. So I don't want anybody to believe that, boy, because you have an A team and a B team, a man from a B team just going to go out there and say, sure, right now I am on the B team, so I'm just going to take it easy. No, man. They are going to be putting in the work and see if they can sort of push out somebody from the A team and take their slot. I mean, Darren Bravo is there, John Campbell is there also. So those two players are there, and they are not making a lot of runs. So who to tell? We don't know how things will work out. But as I said, my viewers and subscribers, we see a couple of problems coming up thus far. And I would classify them as good problem, if you can put it that way, based on the bowling. So that is what I really wanted to zoom in on in this video here, guys. We see a couple of bowlers coming through. Shemar Holder, we see Niall Smith, we also see Gabriel out there, we also had Jaden Sears, a couple of bowlers that did pretty well. So we are just going to keep our fingers crossed that at the end of this best versus best game, we will have a big problem as regards to selecting players. You understand? I think we're going to be having our next best versus best game, but when everything as regards to training and practice is completed, I am hoping that the selectors will definitely have to sit down and scratch their head and say, boy, we don't know who we are going to get in the final 11. I don't want it to be a foregone conclusion. I want people to fight for the spot. I want people to be able to say, all right, boy, I am going to try and get in above this man. I'm going to try and get in ahead of this player. So at the end of the day, West Indies cricket will win. So, as I said, it doesn't matter to me if A team win or B team win. Once we get some solid performances or some solid, scores and wickets, then we will be able to say, boy, it is a good look going into South Africa. And as I said, we have a couple of players that will definitely be coming back into the team. Roach, Brathwaite, Jason Holder, and probably Halzari Joseph. So those are a couple of players already in my viewers and subscribers. Let me see, Holder, Brathwaite, Roach, and Joseph. Those are 4 players, So if they're gonna decide to play those 4 players, only about 5 spots would be left, So out of all of these players that are going up against it, then you know that probably only those 5 spots would be available for the first test. So as I said, it's a good problem to have. I hope the players just continue to put in the work and continue to show that, boy, they are hungry for this, because at the end of the day, only the results will count. Only the results will count. So my viewers and subscribers, we're going to take a look at the second day of the best versus best, and then we will see where we can go from there. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.